Yeah. Can I get a next spin? Next spin. Next spin. Next spin. Next spin. All right. This next spin has been learned, studying to be patient with herself. Okay. Because convenience is costly. So, y'all give it up for deep Threets.
Convenience is costly, and I was the one paying the fee. Tax on my truth, interest on who I was called to be, and every time I chose convenience instead of choosing me, I paid. And every it's fine when it wasn't aligned, I paid. And every time I shrunk myself down to fit into spaces that I'd outgrown, I stayed and I paid. You see, it was convenient for me to remain the person that I used to be. Familiar energy, safe identity, but safe ain't free. It cost me my voice. It cost me my choice in the woman that I was becoming. And deep down, I knew better. You see, I felt it in my chest every time I settled for lesser. That voice that whispered, this ain't it. But I dressed it up, called it growth, and made it fit. You see, that's the trick. Convenience will convince you that comfort is correct. Have you cashing in your calling just to avoid that check? Have you stuck in cycles that you don't even respect? Have you living a life that fits but don't reflect you? And I had to face that truth. I had to look in the mirror and say, this is on you. You see, self-love has a rhythm. It doesn't beg, it doesn't bend, it just listens. And mine said, how long you gonna trade purpose for position? And how long you gonna call survival your definition? So I shifted. No more needing approval to breathe. No more shrinking into spaces that don't fit me. No more confusing what's easy to keep with what's meant to be. Because growth ain't gentle. It's intentional, uncomfortable, but essential. And I choose it. I choose discipline over delay. Truth over what's easy to say. I'm choosing me every single day. And even when it pulls me, presses me, and forces me to face me, I stay ready. Because I've learned that in order to love, I had to stop leaving myself when I needed me most. Stop playing the background in my own life like I'm a ghost. Stop choosing temporary pleasure with permanent growth. You see, I had to get close to me, fully, honestly, and with no apologies. And so now I move different with intention in my step, boundaries in my breath, no longer overgiving just to feel kept. Nah, I keep me, and that's the real flex. So let me be clear so this echoes when I'm gone. Convenience is costly and I paid too long. With my peace, with my power, with my voice, and with my song. And so now I'm choosing me fully, intentionally, and unapologetically strong. Poem. Thank y'all. Yeah. Shout out to all my family in the building. I appreciate y'all.
That girl good.
They call it arrogance. But they never asked what it took for me to stand. To speak like this. To love like this. To build this life with my own hands. My crown, it wasn't passed down easy. It was forged through fire, shaped through seasons that tried to leave me. I was polished by pain, strength in my veins, prayers whispered low just to stay sane. And I used to twist, shrink to fit. I bit my tongue and dimmed my wit, but see, silence never saved me. It only caged me. So I broke that mold and let the truth reshape me. I started listening to the voice inside, the one that told me not to hide, the one that whispered, "You're divine." Not later, do it now because it's time. And every no was a hymn of release. And every boundary built brung me a piece of peace, and piece by piece, I came back whole. I reclaimed my rest and reclaimed my soul, but I remember the girl who used to bend. She was chasing love that would never extend, calling pain home and naming chaos friend. But she deserved more, so I became it. Not all at once, and I didn't fake it. You see, I grew in the dark, bloomed in the cracks, and I found light in the mirror when the world turned its back. And so now when you see me chin to the sky, they say I'm cocky, but they never ask me why. They see the glow, but not the grief. They hear my power, but miss the belief that this is an ego. It's evidence that I made it, and I kept my elegance. And through every storm, through every doubt, you see, I didn't just make it, I made it count. This isn't ego, it's love and it's grace. It's knowing I deserve to take up space. It's survival dressed in light. It's the anthem of my rise, and I won't dim that tonight. Poem.